Hey everyone, it's Nikki from Coffee and Shadows. Yes, it's been a while and I'm glad to be back starting my reviews again. I've had a lot going on regarding my medical condition with my FND and just life in general. So, in this episode, to begin my reviews again, I am going to start with Netflix's 2025 series, Billionaires Bunker, which is an 8-part series. I believe it's Argentinian. The reason I'm given the what foreign language it possibly is because it is dubbed with English. It's English dubbed, so the talking is not going to correlate with the audio for anybody that cares. But it is a good series. As I mentioned, it is 8 parts and is based not based on, but the premise of it is that a bunker has been created for billionaires. Billionaires Bunker, and a nuclear war is about to take place. So these billionaires have been told in advance that there's a possible nuclear attack and that there is a bunker that they can be safe in, but they have to pay a certain amount of money. And if you can already figure out how much money that could possibly be since they're billionaires. And inside this bunker, it looks like an underground city. Everybody has their own room. There's a cafeteria, there's a bar, there's a gym, everything you could possibly need in a bunker that you can get in the outside world is in this bunker. There is also a lot of soap opera going on in it because there's two families in there. One family has lost their daughter to a car accident, and the other family has the son who accidentally killed their daughter in this accident. And then we have the issue with the son's father. And then later down the line, we have issues with the son's mother. And then it just turns into a whole mess with those two families. And it's also the show can get very soap opery, and that probably may be why it got maybe low ratings on IMDb. I just bypassed a lot of that. There is where people start talking and you can kind of see where things are heading. You can bypass that. It serves no type of purpose within the film itself. You just want to get to the meat and bones of what's going on, what are people doing, what are they up to, and then you get to learn what's really going on with regards to this bunker. I like the twist in it. And I think the twist came about, I think in episode 2, where the twist came out regarding the bunker, if I remember correctly. But I ended up sitting through a good portion of it. The episodes to me were long, so I didn't watch it all in one night. Normally, that is a show I would watch consecutively, but as I mentioned, the episodes to me were long with a lot of stuff going in it, not lengthwise, but just a lot of stuff going on within the episodes. So I just watched it over time. I think it took me about 3 days to watch it, but that's me. I think it has a lot to do with my FND and how my mind and body and all that functions. Now, normally I would have sat through the entire 8 episodes, but things are different with me now, and that's neither here nor there. Anywho, I'm just coming here to tell you that I did enjoy Billionaires Bunker on Netflix. I do recommend it. It is a dystopia film. As I mentioned, there are twists in it, and the twists just keep coming as the episodes progress. They did leave it open for a season 2, and I really hope there is a season 2 because the way they left it open, well, you'll actually have to, if you decide, when you watch the entire season, you'll see why there has to be a season 2. And I hope nobody drops the ball on this and does one of those things where they have one season of a show, and because they feel that the ratings are too low or whatever their reasoning may be, that they end up not putting out a season 2. I would love to see how this moves forward with all the secrets that ended up coming out. Again, this series is called Billionaires Club. I was going to say the Billionaires Boys Club, which is another great movie you should watch starring Judd Nelson. But this one's called Billionaires Bunker. It's on Netflix. It's a 2025 series, 8 parts. It is English dubbed, and it's worth a watch. So if you have seen it, let me know your thoughts. And if you plan on seeing it, I was going to say let me know, but you don't, you can't let me know, but you don't have to. But if you do end up watching the series because of my review, I would really appreciate a feedback on that because I'm constantly trying to improve on my reviews. Again, this is Nikki of Coffee and Shadows. I do appreciate you stopping by. And until next time, I say have a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good evening. It all depends on where you are. Ciao.